You're watching the 30-second Freihofer's Run for Women.
So the pace is picking up. There we're back with Liz Malloy and Rebecca Donahue back about 9th, 10th position right now. They're coming through an exposed hilly part of the course there in Washington Park, so it's getting fairly tough for them too.
Difficult section right here. You've got a hilly part. Now you're going to come out onto lake and go up that very difficult hill, maybe the toughest hill other than the start.
Well, I think they're all tough, to be honest, Rich. Of course, the further you get into it, the more demanding each hill becomes. There we've got our three leaders. We've got Tabor Akesu, Mamitu Daskar, and Emily Chibet side by side right there. Right behind them is Edna Kiplagat. That looks like our first four right now. They're obviously making a break on the second pack.
No one in this pack has had more success than Benita Willis at this course, and she thinks this for her is the toughest part of the whole course.
That's kind of slightly uphill, and that's where you'll lose contact if you're not strong, and you'll see that in the races year in and year out. So for me, I've really got to focus there.
And so you've got the hills, and you can see that Avrakova is laboring just maybe a little bit there, the hills starting to take a little bit of effect as they come back and make that turn onto lake.
Does look that way, Rich, but I think she still is our first master here on the course right now. Closing on the right there is Alison Grace, of course, in the orange.
Nice, we're back closing, looking at the front, kind of seeing what's going on here as we make that turn. We'll head out onto Western Avenue, make a slight uphill climb here as we go back to Henry Johnson Boulevard. You're very unexposed out here. There's no fans, there's nothing. You're just kind of out for a run.
That's right. This is where it's getting very serious, Rich. As you can see right now, we've got four women all vying for first place. Obviously $10,000 on the line for the first place finisher this afternoon, or this morning, excuse me.
Emily Chibet right there in the lead, side by side with her Kesso, kind of almost bumping elbows there. They're running in a very tight pack.
They are. It's very tight. Obviously, Edna Kiplagat's a little off the pace, her stride back. She looks fairly safe, but now we're back there with Julia Tenega back. They're vying for 5th, 6th, 7th position right now. You can see just in the back of the shot there is Benita Willis. She had been going for her 4th title. It looks like it's not going to happen here today.
Falling back in the pack getting tighter and tighter, or smaller and smaller, I guess it should say. And you know, a lot of the runners use this as warm-ups for many of the things that they're going to do. They're not the only ones that do that. Fox 23's Ann Hughes with a story of a teacher who is using this race as a teaching tool.
Harriet Tubman.
It's an American history lesson
Otras palabras, por favor, Denise.
taught in Spanish.
La libertad. Sí.
Learning is bilingual at the Delaware Community School, offering challenges the students tackle one step at a time.
I didn't know I was going to make it this far, but I did.
We're always talking about persevering and never giving up. So that's what this race is about.
Training her students for the Freihofer's Run has been 5th grade teacher Mindy Weisenhunt's focus, using this 5K as a challenge outside the classroom.
Teaching them that they're strong girls, strong bodies. They want to be careful what they put in their bodies, and they want to be careful how they treat them as they grow up.
Over the past few weeks, these 9 girls have learned the extent of that strength.
I can run a bit faster now. Porque sí, no quería parar.
Even though she had a side stitch, she wouldn't stop, she wouldn't give up, and she kept on running.
If I can run like for 20 minutes a day, I think I could do a little math or science.
Each helping the other stride toward a goal.
They say to keep on running. When I see them running so fast, I'm like, wait a second, I could run fast too, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Giving it a shot in style.
We're gonna dress up like princesses, and we're gonna be wearing tiaras.
It's just a way to get the girls not to be so self-conscious and to just really have fun.
Doesn't matter who win or lose, you're still inside, you still win.
A special lesson their teacher hopes is long-lasting.
Even if you don't win the race, you're still ahead of everybody else who didn't try.
Fox 23's Ann Hughes. Now we're back with the leaders right here, and you can see Mamitu Daskar has taken the advantage.
Yeah, she sure has, Rich. She's just inching ahead there of Emily Chibet. And also on the far side, of course, is Tabor Akeso, defending champion, with Edna Kiplagat sitting there right behind in the white vest.
Western Avenue getting set to move on down there. We check out the top Masters runner, Anzelika Verkova, just passing the 3K mark.
There we are back with the leaders. Looks like Daskar is really pushing the pace alongside Emily Chibet, who's the World Cross Country Champion, as we mentioned earlier. Tabor Akeso still setting in behind, but she looks to me like she's struggling a little bit. Edna Kiplagat, hard to get a read on her, the LA Marathon Champion, as we said before also. She looks pretty comfortable to me, but obviously the sun is really high in the sky right now and it's beating down. It's getting to be a very tough part in the course.
We're getting set to head back in the park. We're coming back with the finish of this one, but as we head to break, listen in while you watch for your friends and family in the Freihofer field of 4100.